Joining us now to break this down is political insider Stan Barnes. He runs Copper State Consulting in Phoenix. Hello, Stan. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. And I think this kind of tells us where we are in politics today, that the thing everybody's talking about is that two candidates could stand up there, be respectful, talk policy, right?
Yes, that was my first takeaway. As an amateur political scientist, I was just elated that we had this throwback actual debate between two civilized adults with a minimum, in fact, almost zero, of personal accusations and a lot of substance. I thought it was a great debate.
It felt like you really kind of got an idea of where both men stood on policy, correct?
I learned something myself. I thought it was anyone who's looking for genuine answers to serious questions heard where the two were last night. And I mean, what more could you ask for besides that? I think they both did very well.
All right, let's start with Governor Walz. What do you think he did well, and where do you think he may have come up a little short?
Yeah, I think the consensus among the chattering class of people like myself is he came up short in he just didn't have his sea legs under him the first bit. He seemed nervous.
Kind of stumbled out of the block.
Yeah, remember that this is television, right? And as Richard Nixon taught us way back in the 60s, how you look is as important as how you sound. And he looked nervous, and he looked like he had to take notes, and he looked like he was surprised. And so I didn't think he communicated holistically very well. He did do well. He finished well.
Yeah,
if he had a strong finish, and that makes up for a lot.
Let's talk about Senator Vance. Same question.
Yeah, Senator Vance, I think, exceeded a lot of expectations because we don't know him very well as a nation. And there was a lot of talk in general media terms of him being some kind of like miniature Trump guy that was.
He was talking about cat ladies and things like that.
Exactly.
You're expecting that. You didn't get that.
Disparaging and that sort of thing. No, he was intellectual. He was, in fact, my friends at the New York Times said he made Trumpism look cool, calm, and collected, which he did. I mean, he was in the same points Trump makes, only he had the style of a guy that knows what he's talking about calmly. So I think he did very well.
All right, so what does this mean? I mean, here we are, we're talking about, number 2 on the ticket. Does it ever mean a lot?
I think this year it means more than we normally think.
Why?
Because the two at the top of the ticket are so polarizing that there are voters that can't stand Trump's personality, like his politics, like his issues, and like Kamala's personality, but can't stand her left-leaning politics. They're looking for a home. These guys might provide the tip of the balance as to where to go, because that's the future of both parties right there.
All right, and I always ask you this. I'm going to ask you to call it again. Here we are right now, 30-something days till the election. Which way does Arizona go on the president?
Yeah, I'm feeling more like it's going to be a Donald Trump day here in Arizona. Compared to 2016 when he won, in 2020 when he lost, if the feeling and the energy and the politics that I'm absorbing as a person who watches this stuff, I think he's in a good spot.
Stan Barnes, thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Rachel, it's good to you.